Hey, and welcome to Steam with Lou. Today we're in GTA Online, and we've got a new set of bonuses and stuff to be doing today. We'll be heading to do some races because this week we've got double money on races, community races that being, and also there's going to be some stuff around Valentine's stuff as well. So we've got Valentine's event kicking off. So there's actually some free onesies that pictured by these lovely people here. And on top of that, there's also, like, if you go to any of the clothing stores as well, there'll also be actual clothing there as well, which is especially Valentine's Day. Again, that's at 50% discount from what I understand. And you can also get a bike. I'm not sure if it comes pink, but that bike is also on 50%. And there's also some other missions you can get from the bunker as well that you can get as well, which relates to getting money. Getting money. You can get a bit more money, but it's not more the money side of things. Like, you're probably going to get more out of it if you want to research more faster. From normally you get like 30% towards, well, 15% towards actually research if you're doing research on your weapons. This week you'll get 30%, for running those same missions by calling the agent and essentially asking for a specialized mission. So if you don't have that yet, that's something you can do, but all it's really actually going to do is save you money in a sense of like to actually buy it or buy them all out. If you're starting from scratch, you don't have any of the research. It costs you about 40 million. So effectively this could actually just reduce that rather than you having to pay that 40 million. If you actually run those missions this week, you could effectively, each time you run a mission, you'll get 30% off the time it takes to do it. So obviously if it took an hour to do one mission, then you can take 30% off each mission you do of that. So rather than an hour, you're looking, whatever that works out to, 30%. Probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And on top of that, you can also get 30% more money from running it if obviously you're running the actual missions for the money. But effectively you're probably going to get more out of it if you're actually doing it just to do the research, because on the money wise you don't get that much money from those missions anyway. So effectively, if you're trying to make money, it's really not the way to go. There are other methods to do that. One of those methods as well is last week we had the actual cocaine, I think it was, that was ×2 on speed production, which I kind of didn't find I had. I thought it felt slower, and I ran it for 2 hours as well, and I refilled it a number of times, and mine did not fill up in an hour, but apparently it was supposed to fill up in an hour, so I'm not sure if there was a bug there. But this week that is now on the meth, so if you're still interested in doing that, then meth is the one you want to be running this week, and you can get ×2 on the production rate of that. I'm not going to be doing that because I didn't like it last week, and yeah, if you haven't learned anything by now, I don't do things I don't like, so regardless to how much money you make. But one thing I do want to do this week is run these, which this is the actual community race sessions, and I really want to just have, I think, a full session of running racing missions because I love racing games, and GTA does do partially parts of that. Why not earn some money and do that, because we can get double the money for running these, and I think you get about 10,000 per mission or per race that you run, so maybe double the money. We could turn this into fun and money at the same time. Who knows? But that's what I'm planning to do today. The last stream we ran as well, we did stream across all our platforms that we normally stream to, which includes TikTok. However, since I received a temporary ban from TikTok, which I did get overturned. Why is that going on? Something about the catalogue. I have to restart the game. If it does it again, I might have to restart the game. But yeah, effectively TikTok gave me a warning because we went into the casino, and I mentioned the casino on a number of occasions. Luckily, because I mentioned the casino on a number of occasions, and we didn't actually go in there before they decided to end the stream, I was able to overturn it, but apparently you can't do any forms of gambling or even talk about it properly. I don't know. I read the terms and conditions, and it's really confusing. It's not really confusing. It's straightforward, but at the same time, the lines are a bit blurred exactly where GTA and gaming comes into that, because we're not gambling as such. We're in a game, but then I suppose in the game you can gamble. Yeah, basically, in basic terms at the moment, for a couple of weeks I've decided to actually cut TikTok out of the streaming, and that's just to reset, I think, the algorithm on that, because I was having some problems with general posting on there as well. So all advertising, everything stopped on TikTok at the moment, but we will go back to it at some stage, probably in a couple of weeks time. And that's just based on a recommendation to just give it a bit of a rest, and then you can go back to it, and you'll probably find it's kind of like a bit better. Ooh, looks like we've got plenty of people. Thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I hope I'm not the host. I hate being the host of these things. But hopefully we can go. I didn't even got to know. Right. I have to wait for the host to start the actual thing. But we'll get into the race whenever the host decides to start it. Got any questions or anything like that? Do you feel away? Else, just chat between yourselves or anything like that. It's a Saturday. I'd say Saturday night. It's not Saturday night. It's Friday night. So it's the start of the weekend. Hope you're all ready to go for the weekend and you've got some nice plans planned. I will be streaming during the weekend. We'll actually be doing a bit of an indie gaming over the weekend. So it won't be Dune Awakening, it won't be GTA. We're going to be going into a new game, which I will reveal tomorrow. This guy might start the game at some point. I suppose he's waiting for more players. Maybe we need a minimum of 4 players. That's what it is. 4 or 4. Got no idea what these races are, by the way, so you're going to be exploring with like something I've not ever done. Round 1. Get the coins. There's basically 2 on. Now I get it. Use your line to take out the enemy. I should have read into this a little bit more. Seriously, still forward. Community races. What could be hard about that? Committed suicide. Oh, I don't know if I commit suicide. Take out your own self. Most confusing, simple game ever.
Making it bounce. Making it bounce. Beat the track, making it bounce. Making it bounce. Making it bounce. Making it bounce.
Yeah, I might have messed that one up a little bit. I had an idea in my head and executed it completely wrong. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of it. Rob. Just as I said there, I was getting the hang of it. Never speak too soon. Bedtime. You kill money. I like that. 100,000. I'm not selecting any special track. You had the speed, you must have. I had the shorter distance. Should have well got ahead. That was very hard mistake. Got eliminated. Quite different at the end one. So the last one was just like pure points. That eliminates. Ooh. Did he say can't make smaller circles? Oh, it's his hand. Sorry, Serena. Down the red boat. Coming in towards is not a good thing. I seen him far too late. Have no way to tell. think it's time to get back in. I'm going to go back to the mansion in a minute. I just want to put the bonus on our bunker. Assuming I didn't sell it last time on the bunker. If I did, well, I'll just randomise it. The only thing about public lobbies is load screens take forever.
Well rested, sir. I calculated that you enjoyed 70% deep sleep.
This thing. If you want the work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
That might not be a good idea. I'm messing around with my controller, but wondering why it's not working probably. But I tried to modify it. I think my modification might have backfired. Because yeah, let's just say it's got some glue in places I was not expecting to see glue, and it's like the plastic melted from the glue, and now the controller part of it is literally not doing that thing with it. that off and just take it off now. I think I will. Well, just. Now like a black gunk on my finger, which that is actually plastic from the for the controller because it's melted. Oh well, we'll continue now, and hopefully it doesn't continue to melt my thumb. Let's go see this one anyway while we're here. I think it'll be like a.
Fashionistas around the world are green with envy.
What's that? Should we? The only thing is, I don't think I've got like a slippers or anything. We're around naked feet. I have to go to the shop and buy some shoes. Some shoes to wear if I want to. I don't know if you can actually buy like slippers, but I'll have to try and see whether you can buy them somewhere. Give me a second, I just need to. You know, this whole time I just realised not that it mattered because we were in like a racing game, so I use different controllers to drive than I do to move my character around and stuff, but yeah, I hadn't changed it with game profile. So the same controller that's melted has its own profile for GTA. Let's quickly check to see what we've got on research at the moment. Just make sure it's stocked. Stopped. Why am I not surprised? So that should restock. Popularity's not too bad there, but we'll go and do that in a bit. Everything else can do whatever it's doing. I'm not doing any MT business today. They're not on bonus in a way that makes it worth doing. The only thing I will do is just see what bonus I ran last.
Sir?
I do. Let's get some bonuses on, please. And we can't do weapons. Okay, so we'll do acid because acid is actually.
I'll inform your business at once, sir.
Which means we also need to go to the meth lab as well. So as we need to go to the meth lab,
Ask away, sir.
we'll fast travel to that. That's vehicles, right? Because it's
Of course, sir.
a lab vehicle. In. Get him to get our stuff.
Yeah, busy. Watch your step. It's gonna cost a little, but I can hook us up.
Boost production again. So double reduction. This is why I put it on this, because as much as I don't think it's like as good as everyone else makes out it is, it's still probably the best one to run your bonuses on. If there isn't bonuses running that are decent for the other ones. This you actually get some decent money when you go to do the cells. The other ones you don't get that decent money in. The actual cell missions are, I don't think, as good as the ones this one is. I actually surprisingly think that the cell missions for these are actually pretty decent. I've always quite enjoyed doing them. The MC ones, I don't mind doing them, but they do take a lot of time. If you comparison to these, they aren't as good. Yeah, I think we get new cars this week, so I might go and see what the GTA Plus car is this week in a bit. Firstly, what I need to do is out here, and as we are close to you went the wrong way.
I want to hear the sound of you not speaking, my friend. Get over here to the freak shop. We got shit to discuss. Probably. We definitely got drugs, though. Just get over here.
We're by casino. I'm going to go to casino first, just get out of the way. Get the free spins in, and then we'll go off.
They got a list of shit they want done, so take a look when you get back. You do a good job with this, word of mouth gonna spread quick in this town.
We'll go and do that mission that she's just quoted on about, because we've actually set it already up. We just need to run it, and if we run it, we'll get about 350,000, which is not bad. The mission's not too bad either. I would say it's my favourite, but it's not my worst either. I need to get some shoot. I need to try and see if I can get some slippers, but I might be able to get some slippers in here. So there's a shop in here, so that kills like two birds with one stone, as they say. Ooh, and that car's nice. This week's car is, classic, but I like that livery that's on it.
Just a spin on the lucky wheel.
Not that we'll win it, but you know, there's always an outside chance. First spin of our two spins. First spin of today is not going to be a car, but it's some money.
Luxury valet and concierge services are available to VIP members. Indulge. You deserve it.
Second spin. Yeah, good spin. Don't be close. Anything but close. Or mystery, actually, because mystery's just as bad. Well, the bonus isn't great either. Oh, that could be. Oh, I was gonna say that looked like it was rolling into car. It's teasing me. Okay, that spin's done. Let's see if we can get some slippers. I'm sure they're going to have slippers in there then. Pops. Oh, fancy shoes. Loafers. Running shoes. Oh, they've got tons of options, but that's obviously not going to work. That's not going to work either. Right, well, we're not going to get shoes in. That's for certain. I might go see what GTA Plus car we get, and then from there we'll go into another race. We'll have to wait for Meth to do its thing, which will take about 45 minutes with the double bonus or thereabouts. Expecting it to carry on. It just stopped right there and was not expecting it to stop. They normally just carry on as if like oblivious to whether you're going to go fast past them or not. Tell you what, I'll predict your stop and I'll stop. I just seen a lorry in front of us despawn. He's having a mare of a day driving. This car's it's usually more grippy. It's my excuse today. Last time I swear last time I drove this car responded way faster. Like not even registering or pressing keys. I wonder what car they've got then this week, or this month. The car I've got now is I'm driving now, is the car from last month. Which, I don't think's amazing, but it's pretty, it's not a bad car. It's not my favourite. It's the yellow car. Well, these are the cars on show. Actually, I totally forgot. I should have got. There was a car that I meant to get last month. I was supposed to get the underwater car, but I totally forgot. Some nice cars here though, with nice liveries. This car here, I've seen. This has been on like 3 times since I've had GTA Plus. It's a regular. Should we have a look at the free car? What have we got? Looks like a Mustang. Looks like a Mustang. Claim it, and then we'll take one for a drive. Effectively, it's a muscle car. Got alright acceleration, control, pretty alright. But you can lose it if you want. It's always good to see where the limits are. It doesn't turn too well. It does give up its grip very easy. At least it doesn't fall apart like the other car. Because the other car really does fall apart quite much. Hey Waylon, how you doing, man? Did I see the challenge going on in Doom? What challenge? I have been in Doom since chapter 1. Yesterday I did a load of chapter 3 mission quest line. But challenge? Not familiar. Got a Steam message. Is this the challenge? So is this like is this actually through Steam, which is why you sent me the message through Steam? Have a look. The raid isn't lost. You are leaving Steam. Yeah, that's great. So it says, greetings sleepers. The arrival of Chapter 3 sounds. Strift on the arrival of brand new Imperial testing stations. To celebrate the biggest update, we're launching the first ever community challenge. You can participate to get some exclusive in-game rewards right now in February the 5th to February the 16th, 2026. Successfully complete these testing stations on the official server or working together to reach a milestone. To participate, complete any of the following testing stations as many times as you wish to help the community reach its goal. Testing station 24, 89, 136, 152 and 195. The event closes at dusk. All entries and rewards will be delivered. These will be account-wide, applied to players on private servers. They will actually be applied to players on private servers as well. Why do you say official servers? They're already like, when they say official servers, that to me means their servers, not private servers. Okay, so it's private servers and normal servers. As if there's any other server anyway. If you aren't able to participate in this event, no fear. All milestone rewards will be granted to everyone, even if they didn't get a chance to get into any testing stations. Alternatively, these will be available to buy in furniture through the in-game vendor with Solari. So this is kind of like then the stuff that they do for Twitch drops. Rather than do it Twitch drops though, they're saying it's nothing to do with Twitch, it's an in-game reward. Just be part of the, go to any testing stations and you can be part of earning rewards. I did actually do some testing stations yesterday. Well, I did actually a testing station yesterday and I did it twice because, well, effectively I didn't realise that I didn't need to run it. Well, I didn't realise the first time that I didn't need to run it when I ran it, but then I had to run it again because it was part of the mission. Because I thought it was part of the mission the first time, which is why I ended up running it the first time. only to find out that I had jumped the gun. But that's cool to find out. So have you been doing any testing stations, Waylon? No. Why not? Oh, wow. so you're basically gonna let everyone else just get all your rewards for you. Well, I'm moving to that busy server that you refer to, or one of them at least, but I can't do it till next Thursday, but I will be there before the end of it. Move fast. Yeah, but I can't move until Thursday. Well, next Wednesday. Actually, no, next Thursday. Effectively, I had to reset my fief because my current fief was in a position that my land claim covered where someone else's land was. So the only way that I could still move my base into that place that I found was to reset my fief and effectively make my land claim smaller, so that basically I can then fit in there. But when you do that, the 7-day timer kicks in. So I have to wait 7 days before I could move it now. And because I did that yesterday, it means I can't move it until a week from yesterday, which will be next Thursday.
I found a condom in the car.
But yeah, there's not really much I could do about that, unfortunately. I could move without my base, but I'd obviously want to move with my base, so yeah. It's that, because that move tool, like, I kind of did read someone else did mention that if you did delete the fief and restart a fief, or if you even used a new fief, that they couldn't use the base move tool for 7 days. So I was aware of it, but then totally forgot about it. Then tried to do an experiment, and then realized that when I ran to run my experiment, the fief set for 7 days. And at that point, I thought, well, I'm going to run that experiment anyway, because I need to find out really whether or not the base capture tool will actually capture my whole base, because my base is actually 2 bases that are conjoined together, but they're under the same subfief. So theoretically, it should capture it, but I don't want to take the risk that if I capture it, it only captures 1/2. And if I then go to capture the other half, will it still let me drop it down and not cause an error? So I've basically got a test run up. So, well, that's the thing. I asked on the community forums whether or not it definitely did, and no one could actually definitively tell me whether or not it did or didn't. So I'm running an experiment now to see whether or not it does. And it doesn't really matter anyway, because I've had to reset my fief anyway, so I may as well test it to see whether or not. I've actually recorded the first half of it, and then I'm going to record the second half of it, so that I can show you to others whether or not it works. But can this... Yeah, but... Do you understand what I meant, though, when I said one has a fief and one doesn't? So have you tried it then, when you've captured a base that's under the same fief, but you've had 2 bases, and you've dropped one that had a fief and one that didn't have a fief under the same hole? I'll have to see your base to see whether or not if it follows the same protocol as mine is. I'm just scared of moving my base in case I can't do it, because I'd rather just dismantle the whole base if I can't move it. Whatever's in the building area. See, that's what one guy said, but then when I questioned whether or not if it was two buildings in the same area, he went from being super confident with just exactly what you said, and then he went, actually, I'm not too 100% sure about that, because when I described it, I said it's two buildings under the same fief under the land claim, but they are not joint together, so they're separated. You had two buildings. All right, okay. And you didn't have to capture it twice, you just captured it at once, did you? Okay. So, but you were able to put it back though, were you? The whole thing, including the upper one and the lower one. So it captured it all, allowed you to take it out, use the kind of auto place, and then confirm, yeah?
Hey, let's meet up next week.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do that anyway, because probably like yours, it won't fit in any other place. It would just like a million errors, like object in the way. You did know that. We talked about it. Remember? Like that guy, we both watched that same video, the guy that explained it, and the one thing he said in it is that you can press one button and it instantly just puts the actual, well, it's not blueprint, but puts the building in the right place. You maybe forgot about that. We did talk about it. Fair enough. You definitely did know about it. We talked about it because we both thought it was a great idea. It's the one feature I remember the most. But then I was just like, but I don't remember ever talking about the subfief. I actually watched the same video back. I watched about 6 other videos of other YouTubers explaining how the tool works, but not one of them confirmed the scenario I had. And I was like, but they all just mention it's one building, and every example they show, it's all connected in some way. Where mine's just like they are two separate buildings that aren't connected because basically they bridge a gap which can't be connected because it's just no way of actually connecting it. They actually physically look connected. However, they're not physically connected. It's just like it's almost like a mirage. They're just like two things that are going over a gap. But you do in a way that. But the thing is I know they're not connected as well, is because you also, when you do the blueprint capture, actually does capture just the one, and it won't capture the whole thing, which is kind of weird when I did that. But it was that actually then started to make me think, is that how the actual building capture works? Because if the building capture works like that, then that's going to screw me, because then I'm going to end up with half of my building. Yeah, but that's the thing. I didn't pick it up. I was too scared of picking it up in case I only picked up half the building. And I was just like, I'd rather like either know whether or not it's going to pick up the whole thing, or if it's not. Because if it's not, I'm just going to take the whole thing down. I can't pick it up now though, can I? I've got to wait 7 days. Because I reset the thief. I had to reset the thief regardless. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'll do. When obviously I can in 7 days. Well, less than 7 days now, 6 days. Have you played the new game that you referred to me yet? Because I'm going to be playing on it over the weekend. I'll be streaming it. I'm trying to think, what is it? Are you still liking it? You gave it good praise the first point you played. I haven't played it. I haven't gone into it yet. So literally, I'm going to start up the stream tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be streaming it. and I'll be live giving my opinion of what it's like. Oh yeah, you got me playing it with Kosos. To be fair, it was cheap enough. For a new game, it's still in beta, it's not bad. The one thing I don't know how to do is how to get to these races. I watched someone do it and they just seem to get to playlists. Oh God, don't want to do that. No bookmarks available. This isn't not the place. I wonder if it's under. Good. So, is there just like one server that everyone joins, or is there multiple servers? Do you have a choice? Got me in a solo game. Oh, you're the only person I know who's got the game. So that's kind of like defeating the object of an online game. Well, at least I've worked out how to get to the races.
Hey, it's my favorite gringo. Where are you supposed to be, Mama? How y'all doing? Traffic is that bad? Get my mouth. We don't have time for dinner anymore, you bubble soul. Hello, thank you for returning my call.
No versus found. I'm not actually sure this is going to be. This is like a drag race, but this is not going to be what I'm after. I can almost guarantee. That's a quick timer. It's still not last. That's still silver. This canal. Well, second's alright. Considering. Oh. If I didn't take the right corners, like cut off. Someone's literally just KO'd it. This is gonna be a while. So gave it out. I liked it. I thought we did alright. Go check on the meth lab after this one. I think that's the fastest one. Why the only person in this? Someone just left. I think there's 3 of us. I would have won that if it wasn't for the fact I got hit by a fucking fire truck. Okay, time to leave. Let's go and do our sell for the mess. It should be ready now. Recognise where I am. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I do. The opposite side of where I want to be, but there you go. Gonna do a Yui around here. Bit of a suicide. Here we go. See the van just on the right. Get to it down here. Again, doing a bit of a suicide. But... oh yeah, douche. Going exactly where I want to go. Where's my van? Is it because I'm in public? Should be full, hopefully.
You know, Dax was serious.
And we are full. Lovely. Let's get get some more.
Feeling a little off. Wholesale, let's do it.
While he's doing that, we'll go park this outside and then we'll go do the run. You have to be outside in order to do the cells for some reason, I don't know. One will we get? The car park one could be fun.
Okay, hear me out. You know what the new version of the personal touch is? The, like, impersonal touch. People want privacy, doo-doo, and we can give it to them. All you have to do is hide the packages at the drop points, and the customer picks it up on their own time. Everyone gets fucked.
Not the one I prefer doing. This one's not bad, but it's not as fun as the other one. I actually like the one where you just go to one car park and it's at one drop off, but the sneaky but not sneaky thing is that you'll just get busted as soon as you try and do it. So you actually go to the one in the car park, shoot someone in the first car that you see. That basically starts the sting off, and then you can literally just lose the cops and then go to the one drop off, and then it's done. And it literally takes you about 5 minutes. Well, this one does take you a little bit longer, but not a huge amount longer. Like, nothing in comparison to the MC jobs. The MC cells, they are at best like 30 minutes. At least the best I've done. Like, who puts a freaking giant pipe all the way across? Can't get under. I do that. Scared myself. Not quite. In case I do end up falling off again. Still have some snacks. they're normally in the city. I've not done one that's like this rural, but it also looks so spread apart. This one's like proper like all over the place. Oh. Go.
Making it bounce.
How we do it? We jump in there, I reckon. Wait. Not the speed. Oh. Looks, oh Christ sakes. Like, one after another. How much time have I wasted? Like a ton. There can't be a sting here. Like in the middle of nowhere. One of these cars will actually alert the police and we'll have police after us. It's that fence rebuilt itself. There was definitely an exit out of it. And now it's like, it's all sealed. We'll go the way that we should have gone to start with and didn't waste so much time if we'd just actually done this way first time. The shortcut this time just did not work at all. To E, then D, and C. Oh, balls. Where's the into part? Is that the tree? This rate will use the full 20 minutes. But it's still faster than the MC missions. And believe it or not, we get more money. Unless you run bonuses on the other ones. They're not tend to be that good for... They're good money, but like not as good money as they are when they're bonused. I've got a feeling this will be the one that's police. There's certain ones that just look like police because they are the police there. Around, you can see them. Go. Get on that bike.
You cocksucker! God damn it! Yeah! You die!
See if we can phone Lester and get him to lose the police for us. I did try this the other day as well on another mission and it wouldn't let me. But this one might.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help?
I want you to get rid of my status. Transaction pending.
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
Awesome. Did I say D now? Theory. Definitely looked like a rock there. I must have like just clipped that or something, I don't know. It didn't look like I actually did, but maybe I did. Me and bikes do not go. Honestly, they really don't. I always wanted to motorbike when I was younger. I'm glad they never did. Because if I would have been anywhere as bad as I am in this game, I would not have been alive by now. A then C. Crazy golf. Oh, there's a statue. I haven't got that one yet. Stash. Pick up the statue. How come it's like, you only normally get? I've only ever got these once. Not at 2 locations. First try. Normally once you get rid of them once, that's it. You don't have to worry about it again. Good deal. Around the corner on this line. Should be the last one. undercover cops. I'm going to be peed off. On the bike.
Those guys were super impressed. Word's gonna spread fast.
So we are 8 minutes off the end of the stream. We wanted it to the end. I was going to say, oh, I think we're at the end of the stream, but we're not. Let's go back to one. No.
Good morning, sir.
If we can find a community race, we'll finish this off with a race and see if we can get ourselves some decent bucks. A random one. If we do a random one, we might get into like a good like community bonus one. But the thing that seems to always run the most is drag races. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. That's just literally a job. I don't want to do a job. I want to do a race. Only a race. No race is found. Spamming it until we get one. Jag race. It is the jag race. I'm hoping like there should be loads of people doing the actual normal races, the community races. Considering it's like double XP and double money. Anything with public servers, they take forever to load. spectating on my own stream. Not quite what I was imagining. I'll tell you what, there is one way I can get into the one race that I want after. Main menu. I know, we can join from here. Be faster. Surely this way I'll be able to get in a race that I want. Might have to be the host, that's the only thing. Because it doesn't look like many people are playing it. So this is the adversary series races, and this is where we get double points, double money. Thanks for saying, my friend. Good to see you, Rick. Should always be happy, man. We live in a sad world, in a very there are good things happening in the world, but there's also so many bad things. So you should be happy when you're having a bit of gaming, a bit of online fun. Life's serious enough. Well, at least I'm not the host, so no pressure. How's your weekend going? Have you got any nice plans? This guy gets things going. He's just started it. I like your little emoji thing you got with the rainbow thing. Your emote. Is that an emote? Can never tell. I think someone left. What did you do? Come on. Just lost all the players now. Here we got 2 more. Let's go. The host. Hostess with the mostest. Fair enough, mate. It's not definitely nothing wrong with that, man. That's what weekends are for. Do what you want. Everyone to their own. This weekend I'm chilling out, playing a bit of gaming. I actually do need to do some content, but it just depends how much time I get to do it, or how much time I give myself to do it. Like tomorrow morning, the first thing I need to do is do some promotion work. So once I've done the promotion work, then I can do a bit of gaming. Then the evening, go get something to eat. Come back and eat after something to eat, and I might go out. Ah, right, is that what it is? Nice. Art creators, yeah. Actually, now you said that, I do see it. But before you said that, I was just thinking rainbows, and I was trying to think what game or what could it be. But yeah, now you said it. Yeah, it does look a little bit like what? Either that or what's the other game from that would be a bit similar to it? I can't remember what it's called. Fallout. I can imagine Fallout having something similar to that. I do need to get a video out though on Sunday. I really can. I really do want to try and finish off the video I've got for running through all the battle eye fixes. I've half produced it so far. Yeah, definitely. Just the winning team. This is like Tron. It's quite cool. Although I didn't do amazingly great, but I did quite enjoy it. It took a while to get used to it and realise what I'm actually doing. Oh my god. I did not see that person coming on the inside. Oh, not too late. Blew themselves up, I think. Who knew? No. Oh. Oh. Just as I was laughing about taking out someone else, straight away taking out. Forced him to commit suicide. Oh, he was forced to go inside my inside, and I was forced to go inside. Battle of the insides, that. Come on. Round 2. 9 kills. I think my partner's new at this. Not that I'm like hugely experienced, but... He did too late. I should have just gone to my own fucking thing instead of dying to his. I was trying to force him to die. Killed myself. That must have literally just started as I went across, because until you actually start producing your own lines, you don't actually should be affected by it like that. What a lose. Still 30,000 though. You get 100,000 for the win, so it's good to be on the winning side, not so on the losing side. Drop us in the air. Do I not have like a parachute? Parachute, please. Or the police. Cheek. Someone on the parachute. Okay, we are 40 minutes over, so we have definitely done the 2-hour stream. We will be doing another stream and streams over the weekend. I'll be streaming probably for around 12 o'clock GMT in the UK time, which will be like 5 hours behind East Coast America and whatever, or West Coast, no, East Coast America, and obviously wherever you are in America as well. So catch us tomorrow from tomorrow afternoon onwards, and I'll also be doing it in the evening as well. I don't think there's any UFC on this weekend, although there might be. So depending on whether there's any UFC on, depends on how late we go to. But if the UFC is on, I'll be going up until the first preliminary fights, and then we'll exit that way, and then I'll be going off to watch the fight. But thanks very much for watching the stream today. Do consider subscribing if you'd like to be notified when we go live next. If not, I'll see you around. Enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have you a lovely weekend and enjoy your time off work, assuming you're working. So thank you very much, everyone. Good night.